Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Got another battle with Pyro in his Concept 1B, and he's on the Cliffs map. I just love this camo on the Concept here. This does looks like lava breaking out, and suits this tank, I reckon. Okay. He's not on a platoon this time, so no shame on Fury. Let's see how he plays the tank. Now, as you've seen previously, the Concept 1B got a very narrow turret here, so and good gun depression, so it's very good on slopes and hills, etc. That yeah, you can get to hold down. Look at the muzzle velocity of the standard round, which is APCR 1400, so very good shooting. Now he did hit that target, the Samura SM, but must have hit the tracks. And we got a T-44, he's going to suffer the same fate. He's top tier, so tier 8, tier 9 battle, and we've got what you call a target-rich environment here. So deal with this Caliban if he can. Yep, that's a nice shot in there. So, see the average damage is around 400 for this gun. And again, it's just protecting his tank here. Makes the Basante come further around, which exposes him to the other tanks as well. And there you go, Basante's taken out. Now he can deal with the M4. So plenty of people playing the French heavy line now since it was recently buffed, and good reason too. The tier 10 tank I think is going to get a run in competitive play this season. So if you'd ignored it before, it's well worth yeah, grinding for, I reckon. In any case, they're starting to clean up this area here. Got some nice squishy targets like that Brask. That Brask pretty much in the open. Still got the T-44 and the Caliban. T-34 is one shot, two more shots in the Brask, or three actually. He's thought he was hiding behind the rock. It's still open to shooting, and just being careful to avoid the Brask if he wants to come in and work over this T-44, but it didn't take long to go through the T-44's turret there. Still using standard round, so plenty of pen on the standard round there. Now, just doesn't want to get into a crossfire, that's your main aim here. There's the Brask, puts another shot into him. That Brask, don't know how much damage he's done, but not a great position to be in. Should have really moved somewhere else, and he's still in the open and pays the price there. So, dead hot shot 82 goes back to the garage. Yeah, maybe pick a better name, I'm not sure. Anyway, just the Caliban now to deal with, but okay, looking at the minimap, there is a Samura SM on the other side of the map. So, get too far into the Caliban space. Samura now behind hard cover, but again, potential for getting in a crossfire if he goes up this hill after the Caliban, so works his way around the hill. And the main thing to be careful up here, being spotted by the Caliban might expose you to the TDs that you'd expect to be on the shelf around A3, A4. So you'd have to play this sort of game quite carefully. There's the Samura. No, it just misses there. And he's loading his heat shells for the A Phase 1 Tier 9 heavy tank, so probably a good reason for that, but just not getting any shots here. Everyone's behind hard cover. That's a good thing. If you can see they're behind hard cover and they're not likely to pop out. Take on the Caliban. Well, you go T10 just popping out there. Did pick up some assisted damage there, which is nice, but you can see he's already worked up 4 cave damage here. 1200 of assisted damage so far. That's 5.2 combined, which is very nice. Caliban's going up the hill and paying the price for it, so he may not last that longer. You can see there the Samura SM finally gets an angle on the T10, and he's doing, oh no, he did get spotted there, so I was going to say he's doing this pretty much at leisure. but it does bounce the incoming round. So there you go, that's the value of the armour on the turret, and the narrowest turret does stand you up when you can protect your lower plate. And there you go, the Scorpion threads a shot through the wreckage here. So that's, yeah, paying the price there for being lit in the middle. So the question is that Caliban gone yet? No, there he is. You can put a shot into him. Oh, it just misses there. He takes a big hit from the Caliban in return. So just being a bit more circumspect. 545. Could be taken out by the Scorpion with one shot, potentially. Didn't need to lose those hit points to the Caliban in one go, but yeah, what can you do? So just being patient here. The game's very much in favour of Pyro's team. They've got plenty of hit points in advance, but they're only one tank up in terms of guns in the game, so don't want to give away any more tanks if you're trying to secure the win. So can you come up here and catch the Caliban unawares? That's the question. He certainly wasn't spotted then, which is good. The Caliban moved further up. It's behind hard cover. Oh, there he is. He just gets spotted, and he gets spotted himself, but he's clear from the where the TDs are. He's spotted at SU-130PM, luckily takes that on his tracks, just being angled enough. He decides, well actually he's, I was going to say, he decides not to use his repair kit, but it's already in use. So just coming out of cooldown. So definitely good practice to have repair trained on your heavy tank crews to 100%. Is, yeah, should be a target for all players, I would say. Just use those tanks to come out a bit further forward. Caliban doing more damage there. So can he come out? Yeah, this SU-130PM gets the return shot in there. SU-130PM pulling right back. So while he's gone back, can he get a shot on Caliban? So yeah, still fairly finely balanced in that sense that if Pyro goes down, they lose an important tank in the middle, and he doesn't want to give away that capability. But he really doesn't have the hit points to force the point. So just searching out these targets there, but no, they're not coming out into show. But in any case, the M4's gone down. T10 takes out the R3A. And there's the Caliban, finally gets the kill there. So there you go. Now it's just got to face the SU-130PM. And at the back, the Scorpion. There's the T95's been spotted. He's down on the 2 line. Oh, SM has really pushed up here, so that was a pretty lucky move to come around here. It does take a hit from the Samir SM, but he had enough hit points to deal with its gun and gets the kill, or forces the kill. Progetto takes him out, but he gets the assisted damage from tracking the Samir in place. So that's taken Pyro to over 6k. He's having a really nice battle here in the Concept 1B. Pops out a little bit just to see if he gets spotted, but no, he's clear, so nothing looking at him right now. But now this, I was going to say this, SU-130PM's been spotted, but he gets lit and smacked by the Scorpion and takes all his remaining hit points. But the Scorpion gets lit as a result. So that's the end of Pyro's game, but it's really just that SU-130PM and the Scorpion left, and his team will clean them up pretty rapidly. So we will move on to the results page. Alright, But as we saw in battle, 6.2k of damage and 3 kills, so no blind shot opportunities there really. Let's give him the High Cal award, and he's also picked up the Confederate award for doing damage to at least 6 tanks that were then killed by his team, and he's picked up the Ace Tanker Mastery badge as well. Not surprising. Okay, team score finished on 1655 base. It's excellent level there. Double almost the damage of the next tank, which was the Progetto M46, the tier 8 Italian medium tank, and the ML1951 coming in 3rd place there. So, well, 4 tanks doing over, well, yeah, 5 tanks doing over 900k in the team, which is good value. The Caliban in the middle, which I believe is another 1AR player, ended up with the highest EXP, didn't do a lot of damage, but obviously picked up a fair bit of spotting damage there. So what did it cost him? Well, this time being top tier, he did use standard ammo mostly, so that saved him a fair bit of money. He's ended up firing 24 shots. It's also great output, 18 connected and 17 of those penetrated, so good shot selection when he had the opportunity to hit. Did have personal reserves running and some battle payments, but he's ended up making 106k. So definitely would have made a profit even without those additional benefits, but nonetheless, great game there. So another great game there for Pyro. Thanks very much for supplying the content. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please consider doing that. More great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.